Oh, my Lanta. Talk for me, love.
Back in Maryland. Ooh, I just got zapped.
I heard that. I did hear that, actually. Oh, is that running? 100%?
Well,
I'm just asking. You know how I get sometimes. I get a little cranky, especially when I don't get no sleep.
You had sleep.
I was up at 2. Well, I can't say 2:15 this morning because it was 2:30. Do I ever get sick?
No.
You've known me over 10 years.
Ouch.
I think I might have something. I don't know.
Do you have to do the swab?
No, I don't need any swabs, but I haven't done. Well, it started yesterday afternoon late, but I haven't done a cough drop in forever, and I actually bought 3 different kinds this morning just to make sure I felt halfway good. Because I'm not sure I feel halfway good.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not good.
We are home.
Yeah.
This is actually, we're sitting in the outdoor studio. If you are not watching on YouTube, thank you very much. If you're not watching and just listening, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. We're in the outdoor studio. Today is the ending of day 10 of 60. Excuse me. I'm a little jacked up.
It's all those cigars you smoke.
Hardly, love, hardly. Hey, speaking of that, I gotta do. I'm already all over the place. Am I going to delve in the world of CBD, CDB? Because I am dyslexic. I don't know which way.
I feel like every conversation we have with new friends kind of steers in that direction. Yeah. About people that are trying it, using it, how it's helped, how it's made them feel, and I'm kind of wondering. I actually talked to your mother about it this afternoon too.
She should be on them.
That's what I told her. I said, "What you got to lose?"
All right, well, enough of that. We can revisit that later on, but I still need to go get the Seaford. Evidently, Seaford, Delaware has the open MRI, so I still need to go do that.
Yep.
And I don't know. Forget about my back right at the moment. We are back from PEI Canada. Thoughts, comments, questions? Yes, you have many thoughts. The overall experience, that's what I want to know first.
Well, I think we determined that was my 5th trip up there,
right.
And every year it's awesome. Every year. Last year, Fiona ravaged the island, but it was still as beautiful as ever.
Excuse me, 100%. The ride home, I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to explain. That was freaking hateful.
It was really bad.
Huh?
It was bad.
Huh?
It was bad.
Huh? So I timed it this year. Again, so I called the GW, the GWB, George Washington Bridge, for those who don't know. So I'm not talking in code. But on the East Coast, I-95, from Florida to Maine, Maine to Florida, that is your route. Goes D.C., Baltimore, Philly, New York, Boston, and on up. So we always plan our trip around the GWB. And actually, we left here at 11 p.m. and went up, and it was
good.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't the last year was the lightest that we've seen that, because we got up on top of the bridge and whoa, wait a second, there's not a soul here. And it's a double-decker bridge for those that don't know. There's a lower level and upper level. Freaking old and archaic. How does it not fall into the Hudson River? I don't know.
They're constantly doing maintenance on it.
Yeah, but still, come on.
Yeah, it's old.
I need to Google and see how old that thing is. I think in PEI actually stumbled across that.
Early 1900s, I would imagine.
Yeah. Well, before they had foresight to make it as big as they did. But still.
Unless they added
lanes
one
to
of
its
the
side.
levels.
Yeah, well, maybe the levels, but how did it's 8 lanes? It's 4 and 4.
They
So
had to have.
Somebody had to have some little foresight. Foresight or fourth sight? Which is it?
Foresight.
4. Okay.
F-O-R-E.
Foresight, not fourth sight. I'm entertaining myself already.
Oh yeah.
I was up at 2:30 this morning.
Yep.
I had a power nap though. You could have dinged me with that. So well, you did have
I
you did have a
didn't
nap
want
when you
to.
came home.
No. Well,
Oh, so
yes,
cold.
you did, but you're not feeling 100%. So.
No, I'm not feeling 100%. It's not really that cold out, but I'm definitely feeling the chill. All right, it was a hateful ride home. I decided this year, instead of getting up at Shaw's at like 2 a.m., we're not packed, we're rushing around. First off, we ate and drank, and got to bed late. Mm-hmm. So how much sleep are we really getting?
Right.
And when we leave there early in the morning, it puts us like more or less rush hour. Well, sunsetting. I don't know if you want to call it rush hour because sunsetting here, what time is it, Anyway, I'm rambling, but I thought, will you give me the eye?
No.
I just looked into the sun and I can't see it. I need my sunglasses. Except they got all salt. There's got salt water all over them. I thought, hey, let's just plan it that we go across the bridge at midnight. Mm-hmm. So we are in the Atlantic time zone. So we actually, when we come back into Maine from New Brunswick, we gain an hour on the clock. Mm-hmm. But anyway, we left at 10:45 in the morning. So we woke up, took our time, got our act together, and headed on. Once again, blowing pretty strong, going across the Northumberland Strait on the Confederation Bridge. Not the Confederate Bridge, on the Confederation Bridge. And the other thing, too, I guess, in my mind, as I replay it, is that it snowed on us. It was dark. Not dark, but it wasn't sunny. So, I think my psyche was such that maybe I was already driving, not in the dark, but like it wasn't sunny. The last little bit when we came across Route 9, the mountains in Maine, we saw a little bit of sun and then it was done. Mm-hmm. And then whatever the new tech... I'm rambling, aren't I?
Yeah.
Talking fast? Mm-hmm. All right, let me have another drink. I'll slow down.
Okay.
Why am I talking so fast?
I don't know.
It's my life. Go, 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 go. All right, so I thought, man, I even said this to you. I can't wait to get 95. I'll slow down. I can't wait to get to Route 95 so that we can just drive.
In Maine.
Yeah. Because you're going to drive, 3 hours on 95 in Maine easily.
Right.
Pretty much easy drive.
It's straight, easy. It's not too busy.
Except and I'm old. I got glasses on right now if you're watching on YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. Man, the freaking LED lights, the blue lights, they tore me up.
Yep. It was, sunset. It was getting dark around 5, right? 5?
Yeah, right. Well, basically when we got Bangor, when we got on 95.
Yep. And then it was,
I will say once it got black dark, it was a little bit easier, and that kind of was still bright and still the headlights, but I struggled.
Yeah.
I told...
You do better than I do. So.
Well, thank you. I don't know if it was Fred West or Geoff that I told when we stopped at that Flying J. Mm-hmm. So we have decided that we are more Pilot Flying J fans than Loves fans.
Well, I think it depends on the Loves, and it probably depends on the Flying J's too, but we do like that one.
How about this? In Connecticut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're not affiliated with either of these.
No.
But anyway.
No, but the Flying J was a good stop.
We were very upset because what?
Oh, my gosh.
Tell 'em.
Were on a mission we needed to have something to eat. We were kind of getting hungry, and we had exhausted all of our sweet snacks in the truck.
And I personally didn't want to stop at McDonald's and get something
heavy and
rotten gut stuff that you're going to sit there as soon as you eat it and oh my goodness.
So we wanted to get Subway was our thought.
Which we think, I'm going to interrupt you, which we think is a little, air quotes, healthier.
Depending on what you put on it, but we wanted to find. So we knew that this one, we had stopped at it previously, the Flying J, and it was a nice one. We'd stopped at it before, and we arrived there, and I know it was 10:20, and I was looking when I walked in, asked the lady, is the Subway open? No, it closed at 10, so we just missed it by 20 minutes, so then we...
Then that put us in put me in a tailspin, because now what am I going to eat? I didn't want to eat McDonald's BS. They had pizza and all kinds of stuff in the place. Yeah. Actually, it looked really good pizza, but I don't want to eat... I didn't want to eat fatty, heavy pizza, fatty foods, and have to still drive, how many, 10 hours, or not 10 hours, a good 8 hours probably.
It was long,
and I even asked you, well, how about this? When you aired the dogs and went around back, how many freaking trucks were in that place?
Oh my gosh, it was hidden. It was, we did not see many trucks, but it was a great stop for the dogs, so we have to say.
Yeah. I even asked you in the truck, I was like, hey, can we just go over there and just sit for a minute? And you're like, no, keep driving. Yeah,
because we were kind of awake because we've been walking. We had a snack. We kind of felt a little refreshed. So my thought was just to hit it hard, go as far as we can.
All right, hit it hard.
Yeah.
Grip it and rip it. Sip it.
Yeah, try and get a little bit further down the road because, that was another 8 hours of driving.
So then coming into Hartford, we get like a wet snow, sleet kind of stuff. We get through that. So now we're going down the 15. We got off the 91. So we get away from the trucks, driving. And the first little rest, they're not big rest stops.
No.
The first one we come to, I was like, Karen, like I need to pull off. And I told a couple of people as we drove, as we're on the ramp, you're like, I'm too tired. I can't drive. I was like, okay, well, I just want to sit here. I'm not tired.
What time was it then?
11:45
11:45
p.m. Yeah, so we'd been basically 12. No. How do we do that? So when we left at 10:45, we said East Coast time. When we left 10:45 Atlantic, we were like, hey, I already have my watch set. It's 9:45 where we're coming from. So we drove, my math's not that good, but that's 13 hours? No. Yeah, 13 hours. 9 to 9, 10, 11.
Okay,
12, 13, 14 hours, right?
Yep.
More or less. 14-ish.
Okay.
Right? So, makes sense. And
yes.
it's 20 hours,
Yeah,
so we
12.
were about 5 hours from home.
Yep.
Right. So yeah, we'd been on the driven, stopped, on the road, whatever for 14-ish hours, and I have a smirk on my face because I was like, I'm not tired. You freaking curled up and went to sleep like instantly, and I sat back, and evidently I was tired because I fell asleep pretty quick. Twice I left the truck run. Twice I woke up scared to death that I was driving and I had fallen asleep. My power nap.
We had the truck running.
Yeah, I left it run. I had the headlights on and everything, right?
Yeah.
There's freaking woods I'm looking at.
Yeah. It was nasty.
My power nap today, I don't know what I was like jumping in. I didn't make a jump. I don't know if it was from the boat to the ramp or something, but like in my dream, I didn't make a jump, and I freaking like it startled me.
You fell asleep so hard. Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, long story short, in Connecticut somewhere, whatever that rest stop was, on 15, it was the first one. We slept 3 hours, more or less.
Yeah, I was probably like 2, and I wanted to go, but I didn't want to wake you up, and then because I thought I heard like shotguns, which it ended up being some
Dumpsters.
trash truck. Yeah.
I heard those too with my eyes closed.
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, I want
So-
to go home.
We get our shit together, walk around a little bit. I did go buy a Diet Dew, which I don't know if that was good or bad, but anyway, for whatever reason, it didn't continue us on 15. When I say it, Google Maps got us, told us to get on 95. Well, as soon as we get on 9, first off, I've driven that enough going to Bryan Roads over the years in Rhode Island that it's just a nasty piece of road. Connecticut and New York 95 is nasty.
It was bad.
Like
I had never driven
nasty,
it.
excuse me.
I've never been on it.
Well, it's just like potholes, rough.
Horrible.
Yeah. And all of a sudden now we're with trucks. So we could have went on 15 and just been with cars.
Well, it said it didn't want us to go on 15 because there was either roadworks or a crash or something.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody, well, I won't say it. I was going to say, I don't know if anybody from New York listens to us, but I won't want to cuss New York, but
Yeah.
when I say New York, I'm talking NYC.
Yeah. Yep. It was not a pleasant trip.
All right, to speed this up, we get across the GWB. You said, am I good to go? I said, yes. And you go to sleep for the New Jersey Turnpike. Towards the end, we catch that last rest stop. And, damn, what did we get? We pulled into PBHQ here, at 8:45 in the morning or something? Basically, we lost the 3 hours sleeping. So instead of 20-ish hours, it was a 23-hour trip.
Yep.
And, yeah, we both kind of said, oh, my goodness. That was just...
And the pups did great. I don't know. They figured themselves out.
We are fortunate with that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I do think if we had the van would have made that trip a little easier for us, too.
Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah. Can't carry handguns in New York. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
I
know
think
that.
they'll arrest you.
Well, we wouldn't take them anyway because we're crossing an international border, but...
Well, that's right. So the shotguns are legal, though, right? All right. I guess we need to have some. We need to have some shotgun holders in the new van.
Okay.
Yeah. PEI. We need to thank Jeff and Judy.
Yep.
Super awesome hosts. Paulie, sweet Paulie 66. And Stacy, they always treat us very kind.
They do.
As well as Robbie at Shaw's, Dustin, Ben and his son Lanny. Am I missing anyone? Steve and Ben came up. I think their hunt was successful. Mm-hmm. They could have shot more ducks, I'm sure. Well, it would have been nice to get a second barrows for Steve.
But that was one of their goals.
For Ben. Yeah. But Ben got a bunch of black ducks.
Yeah, I was happy for him to get one.
It was a good trip. It was a good trip. I guess the biggest thing in your mind, in my mind, 100% is my daughter Molly's getting married next November, so we're not sure what we're doing. So there's a little uncertainty.
Well, just because of your season is what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, my season and
how these dates are going to fall. Yeah.
But you feel certain that PEI somehow we're getting there next year.
I would like to, but I don't want to put extra pressure on you either.
No.
Love pressure.
Evidently, I must semi-operate under pressure halfway good. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if it pans out that we can't for whatever reason, I'm sure we will do something fun.
I even kind of entertained the idea of going up there earlier.
September, right?
Yeah, mosquitoes don't excite me
I didn't think about that. Neck is kind of just...
Yeah, mosquitoes don't. Because we've been in there in October, the mosquitoes were bad. Remember we were down in 27?
And they're not little mosquitoes. They are huge.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, they were bad.
Operating under stress. My belly is plenty big. I'm fitting in my bibs and my jacket, but we're gonna get this under control somehow, right?
Yeah, we need to.
As I just kind of look off and kind of try to distract myself from thinking about not eating bullshit.
Crackers and cheese and Humpty Dumpties and Rolos. Is that what Ringos? Sorry, not Rolos.
Yeah. So in Canada, so I can't remember out west, but definitely in the east like Ontario East, the main staple, especially if you stop at any kind of a convenience store on the road, is Humpty Dumpty, which is a nice cheesy party mix. We don't like the barbecue party mix, do we? We like the cheesy party mix. Mm-hmm. And in that party mix, you have Ringos. Mm-hmm. And you can buy a bag of just barbecue Ringos. Yeah. So that's one of our staples up there.
They're good. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely just let it, I don't know, we don't restrict ourselves at all when we go up there, but alcohol, food, we just want to have fun and eat some good food with friends.
I might not be here tomorrow. Might as well enjoy today.
Could be food related, right. But
I listened to a commercial this morning about your liver. About all these foods that attack your liver and on and on and on. It made me think of though, like I guess everybody wants to live forever, right? But you're not going to.
Really? You think everyone wants to live forever?
How about this? Everybody wants to live as long as they can.
Really?
You don't think so?
No,
as long as you can.
As long as you're happy and healthy, I would say.
So let me restate the question. You don't think that 90% of the people out there want to live as long as possible?
I'm only thinking about myself, but as long as I'm happy and healthy.
Haven't we been socialized that, hey, this is bad for you, and that's bad for you. You can't eat this, and you can't do that, and you can't do this, and you can't do that.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, like to live a long, healthy life.
Yeah, well, this commercial is all about this liver tablet or whatever, and at the end there's some disclaimer. This does nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. I'm prefacing it.
Oh my gosh.
What's the word?
Abbreviating.
Basically it says, this doesn't really help you.
Okay, there's been no indications or testing to prove the
it was just a real quick
effectiveness of it.
I was turning turning from Peerless on to Route 113, and I clearly remember because I listened to the whole ad about, hey, the liver, and you eat this and that, and all these things are bad for your liver, and this is going to give you good, healthy liver. And then at the end it says, this doesn't really do anything. Yep,
the vitamin and supplement industry is...
I guess because you mentioned alcohol made me think of my liver.
Yes, the liver. Well, it's the one organ that does rejuvenate, replenish.
That's what you told me, man. So that's what I've got. Yep. That's what I'm banking on, the medical knowledge that you tell me.
Questionable knowledge.
I didn't say questionable.
No, I am. Drink lots of water. That's what I said.
I have not been drinking a lot of water lately.
You need to. Lots and lots.
All right, so we get home here 8:45 on Thursday morning. I was freaking kind of wired, wasn't I?
To me, I felt like I just got back from Australia. I was jet lagged. I was kind of out of sorts.
I was jacked up, like I'm ready to go do something.
Really?
Yeah.
Ready to go get a hot shower and go to bed.
Well, we didn't.
And we did.
But you know what we said? We've been up. Well, we haven't necessarily been up 23 hours.
Yeah, it's
but
10 o'clock.
It's like, you want a drink?
Let's have a drink. And
Yeah.
go have a nap.
So that's what I text actually Geoff and Fred West and maybe Paulie. It's like, I'm just going to have one and a hot shower and then sleep.
Yeah.
Well, then one was 2, and then 2 is 3. And I was like, okay, I'm ready for my hot shower.
That was a good nap, too.
It was a good nap. Hey, what do they say about sleep?
I don't know.
It's only overrated by those who get it. So, up Friday morning, what do? So, big decision, actually. It was a big decision. Big, contemplations.
Okay.
Discussions. Are you going to Easton with the dogs? How are we getting the dogs there? What are we doing?
Yeah, this whole van thing is just kind of...
So the original plan was for the Easton Waterfowl Festival, you were going to go over because you've never really... Well, you have been there before, but you've never been with me the whole entire time.
No.
And I said, hey, we get the van. The dogs will be safe in the van. We can leave it sit there at the Molly's pop-up shop. There's security all night long. They're going to be fine in the van. We don't have to worry about trying to freaking sneak them into the hotels like we always do. Shh. Like we always do. And, should I'm going to sound like I'm complaining. But anyway, had to tweak some Molly's commercials on Friday morning before I left to get over there. And I still wanted to get over there, but it was raining over there, so I was kind of, hemming and hawing. But anyway, you didn't go. I did. I got there around noon on Friday. Actually, it was a really good Friday crowd. I'll rewind a second. I did say the Easton Waterfowl Festival. It's in Easton, Maryland. What's their webpage? Waterfowlfestival.org. It's the home of, if you're a hunter, it's the home of the World Goose Calling Contest, the World Live Duck Calling Contest. If you're not into calling, that's fine, but there's a lot of calling contests going on there. It's a outdoor festival, really, but does have definitely some strong hints of hunting here and there. And the Molly's pop-up shop in the Sportsman's Pavilion Midway, I've been going over the last, not COVID, but last 6 years, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Probably.
It's just a good weekend, especially post-COVID. Saturday has just been slammed. This Saturday, a couple days ago, was crazy, the amount of people that were there.
It was weather was nice too. It was kind of perfect weather.
It was.
Did they have the dock dogs?
They did, but they moved them out of the pavilion, which opened up that area for the dock dogs. The dock dogs kind of choked that whole area where it
was cool.
Yeah. Well, you can go around front of the Elks Lodge and watch them.
Oh, was that over that side?
Yeah, but it's not that made our area very congested.
Yeah.
Speaking of congested.
Stop.
What?
Yuck.
Speaking of
just don't give it to me.
Well, I mean, as much as you call for me at night, that's why I always have my back to you. I'm courteous to you.
What? Maybe I need to go get a chest x-ray. Saturday
and Sunday, good weather both days. Saw lots of people that we know, I know, you know. Stephen Bale stopped by. He'd been following along with the Canada trip. He asked, how your shooting was, and I said, man, she bought that bag like you told her to get.
Yeah, that really helped. The drills,
yep,
were good.
That I don't want to say everybody's name because I'm probably I will leave somebody out. So I'm not going to name everybody, but he did ask about your shooting, so I was like, she shot really well in Canada.
Yeah, so. But now we do have to make an effort to go to a skeet trap place at some point.
Oh, wait a second. No. I thought I was going to get a picture of a black duck.
Oh, really?
No. JP and Jay from Dirty Duck are trying to shoot a black duck this afternoon. I thought that's what they were going to show me, that they got a picture. But evidently cool. They're in the movement to get one. So
okay, good.
Easton Waterfowl Festival, great weekend. I guess these words are easy to say, great, awesome, all that kind of stuff, but it was a great weekend. Got to catch up with people that maybe I only see there at Easton. Super weather. My back was jacked up. I was not in the best of spirits of standing up the whole time. And I think whatever, I don't want to blame it on the hotel because the room was super nice, but I almost think Saturday night, when I showed up Sunday, I felt a little funky.
Yeah.
I don't know. And who knows?
But you're shaking hands. Or,
yeah, it could just be the show too, yeah. But I was just kind of thinking.
But just the whole travel, you were exhausted. I mean, you drove a lot too, and going to, gas stations and touching stuff.
Yeah.
And we're usually pretty conscientious about it.
I was just going to say, I usually think I am pretty
good.
I think my hands are swollen.
Don't say that. That's not good.
But Easton was good. I did not stay around till 4 p.m. on Sunday.
No.
I tried to roll out of there at noon, which took me a little bit longer to get out of there than I did. But, here I can say this. Hung out specifically on Saturday and Sunday with Buck Heath and Jay Peterson of Dirty Duck Coffee. They had the Molly's exclusive Pit Boss, almost said Pit Boss Brown.
Yeah.
Pit Boss Duck Boat Dark, along with all their other roasts, And man, people, it was, thank you. I'm looking into the camera. Those who bought our Duck Boat Dark, as well as all the other Dirty Duck coffees, because they went over really well. So
good.
That's my segue in to say they were slower to get here, but yesterday and today, day 9 of 60 and day 10 of 60, Monday and Tuesday, they jumped aboard and shot sea ducks. So love. As I pause. When I take videos of people hunting, I don't do it to. My intention is never to embarrass anyone or make fun of anyone.
Right.
But often there's very negative comments about the videos that I post.
About the shooters.
Yep.
Yeah. Not about the videos in general, but just about.
So there's some hate out there.
Shooting.
There's just there's some anti-hunter period, right? So we're not going to talk about that.
No.
But I'm talking about people that I assume, especially if you kind of check them out, look at their profile, look at their page, they hunt. But they are very negative to the shooting capabilities of.
Yeah, very critical.
Yes, very critical.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Go. No.
Now I'm kind of jumping ahead probably of your story.
I'm going to lean back and listen to you.
No, well, I just noticed on some of the comments on the video that you're starting to reference, I think, that there were people that were just saying, how hard it is. Yeah, it wasn't great shooting, but, sea duck hunting is tough. It's tough. So, they, I was surprised to see more comments about, people giving encouragement more than being negative. At least on the one. There was like 40 comments on there. Sorry, I didn't get to relax there too long.
No, I didn't get to relax real long. So I did.
I don't know, how much you want me to say.
Oh, you can talk whatever you want.
No.
Don't be specific.
Oh, yep. See there, that would be my problem.
So I did. So here, I'm going to rewind because everybody can't read my mind. The one morning that we shot Barrett's Goldeneye, you can only shoot one Barrett's Goldeneye. You can shoot one a day. The weird twist is that legally, not technically, I'll use the word legally, you can only have one in possession. So that means if you shot one this morning and you want to shoot one tomorrow, however you deem it, you can't possess that bird the next day. Gift it, eat it, whatever you want to do to it, you can't have the bird in possession tomorrow if you want to shoot another one.
Like at your residence or in your truck or anything, you just cannot have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it couldn't be at Shaw's.
Right. Okay.
Because when we leave Shaw's, we're going to have, if you shot 3 days, you had 3 of Barrett's Goldeneye, that is illegal.
Just in possession.
But all the other ducks, you can have 3 times the bag limit. So you could have 18 black ducks in possession because it's a 6 black duck limit. It's a 1 Barrett's Goldeneye limit, but you can only possess one.
Okay.
So all that said, everybody was on board, and bears just go out of their way to decoy. It's better than a scoter. So we're going to let them land. You pick out the one you want and shoot it. So as these birds come in, I'm filming it. I didn't have a gun. I had my gun, but I didn't shoot. And in the video, I did a little cutaway. Thank you for filming it. And that's what I said. I said, look, before everybody lambast us, is that a good word?
What is it called?
Lambast?
I've never heard of that.
Is this something I made up?
Possibly.
Okay. For somebody, before people cuss us, is that better?
Yep.
Before people cuss us, I just wanted to say that. It is a 1 bird a day limit with 1 in possession. It's a trophy. It's going to get mounted. So don't give us shit about shooting the bird on the water.
Right.
And because I said that, and then go on to see, I said that, and then we go on to show the rest of the video, and they shoot on the water. It's a super nice bird. Headed to Western Pennsylvania to get mounted. I think because I went and took the time to do the cutaway, everybody was in agreement with me. Maybe I would say if there's 60 comments, there's 2 that are semi-negative. Semi? What's that?
Semi?
What language is that?
I have
Semi?
Semi?
But all the other sea duck videos, like I would say it's 80% negative. But unless it's like bang, 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 and they killed them all. When people miss, how about this? When people miss, I bet 80% of the comments are 100% negative. Ooh, is that like it works 60% of the time, 100%?
Yeah.
So 80% of the time, they're 100% negative.
Yeah, but I mean, it depends what you call negative too. I mean, some people are just blatantly kind of rude.
Well, that's negative.
Yeah, but they're not all blatantly rude. Some are just like, come on, like,
But that's negative.
Okay, but I just see that's ribbing someone. It's not like it's not like really being mean.
Okay.
I don't think. They're like, come on, Jeff.
Come on, Jeff.
Like, if you did that, I'd be like, what the heck were you shooting at?
So you'd be joking.
Yeah.
Jokingly.
Yeah, but and
you'd be jokingly negative.
And those messages, or it can be interpreted a lot of different ways because it's just in text. That's the who's that?
Oh, somebody I just need to make a quick text to. Talk amongst yourself.
Cut.
Huh?
Cut.
No cut. We're rolling.
No, I mean, yeah, some people are just kind of mean, but it's.
But where I'm
sea
going,
duck hunting is not easy.
Yeah, but where I'm going with this is, it actually has kind of made me question. Although I love to do it, and at Easton, people coming up and say, "Man, I follow the videos every day. They love the videos. They love the videos. They love the videos." But at the same time, like I do have a conscience. I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings.
No, Jeff.
The people that are the people that are paying me,
right,
to hunt.
Right.
I'm not like.
No, you just simply want to provide them some memories and documentation of their trip.
Right.
It's not too.
But the comments are harsh, and sometimes people take those comments to heart.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, it's made me think a little bit. What am I? Is it a positive thing? Is it a positive light on me to do that?
Or the question would be to your group is, do you want me to, do some videos regardless of whether it's good shooting or not? Or would you I can just send you the videos raw?
Yeah.
You can do what you want.
I don't want to do that. That's not. Okay. I'm not a production company, and that's not what they're paying me for.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
I'm going down a road.
A slippery slope.
Yeah. No, well, so where I'm kind of stopping the question is I have had people when they call and talk to me, it's like, well, how much to film the hunt? I'm like, well, I just do that. Like, that's what I do. Like, I don't want to, I've got enough, well, I'm going to sound like I'm complaining. I've got enough, how about this? I won't say pressure, but I've got enough on my plate without having to worry about, like, did I get them enough? Did I give them their money's worth of video? Because that's not right.
No.
I'm guide. I'm trying to do a bunch of different things at one time.
Right.
Get the birds to come. Get set up, do things safely. Flag. To get the birds to come to us. And by the way, real quick at the end, grab my phone to try to.
No, you're a one-man show out there.
To try to film it, right?
Yep.
So, I don't know. It just, the past 2 days has made me think, maybe not, I won't say reevaluate, but it's definitely made me think about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Not that I don't think about what I'm doing, but it's made me question that aspect of what I do.
No.
I got to tell you, if I sat there and I couldn't take pictures or film, I won't say I'd be bored, but I would definitely be bummed out.
Yeah, it is something that you definitely enjoy doing for sure. You like the editing. You get some enjoyment out of that.
Yeah.
But to reiterate, like Jeff doesn't have a mean bone in his body. Maybe to me occasionally, but in general, no.
Maybe there's a person or two out there I do.
Yeah, but you're not mean. You're not mean. You get defensive. No. You can,
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not mean.
I don't think I'm mean. What's another word for mean?
Cruel.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm generally I had a couple people walk up at Easton and say, like, are you really always that happy at 3:30 in the morning when you do a video? I was like, yeah, kind of. Like, do I have issues in my life? And yeah, sure I do. But like, I am happy. Like, I got up at 2:30 this morning, went about my business, and got in the truck and I did a video. And like, I'm pretty happy that I get to do what I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, there's some days that you're tired for sure, but you
if it was pouring rain this morning, I'd probably be shit.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be super spectacular today.
No, but you put 100% effort into everything you do.
Yes.
I think that would be a safe, broad stroke of it all. And it's always to either, encourage or, promote what you do, of course, is, probably the number one thing. But it's also just to document and to give people something to remember their trip by, which I think is kind of cool.
And it's kind of evolved.
Oh my gosh!
Like as we've done this, it's definitely evolved and changed up.
Yeah.
The cameras, the huge freaking camera that I took way back in the day, to what I'm filming with now, and I don't want to. As I look at some contrails in the sky, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but 2 relationships, definitely 2, if not 3 before you. Mm-hmm. I told her that like you said, this is what I do, right? And I told her this is what defines me as a person. Mm-hmm. She's like, it doesn't define. This does define me as
videoing or the duck hunting.
Me,
everything.
All this that I do.
Yeah.
Well, I look at this. This wasn't here, right? But yes, the guiding, the ducks, dogs, and decoys, like that defines me. I think as a person.
Yeah,
so I
agree.
am. She's like, no, it's not. And it turned into a thing where, like, if that's
Well, how I know you now, I would say yes, 100%. I agree with.
That's the way I've been.
Yeah. I don't know you 2 or 3 relationships ago.
Can you do those lips again?
No.
Yeah, I mean, easily 20 years ago, still like this, and that wasn't 20 years ago. As I choose my words wisely, it wasn't 20 years ago, but like sincerely, I think it does define me. Well, what else do I do? Like if I didn't do this, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I would do something else, but like,
this is you.
Yeah. Well, rewinding back, there was one guy specifically that walked up East, and he's like, "Are you truly that happy?" Yeah, man, I am. Like, I am.
For the most part.
But he was just like, he didn't believe me. Like,
that's why I like Jeff in my life. He helps.
I like you in my life.
He brings laughter.
But he did ask me that. I was like, yeah. I said, do I have some stuff that's in my life that's maybe not pleasant and I'm not happy about? Sure. But
everyone does.
Yeah, but like, he says, well, I just can't see you at 3:30 in the morning that you're like that happy. And I'm like, well, I am.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You've had your Wawa. Jeff has his routine.
I don't have a routine yet. That's the biggest thing I'm struggling with right now.
You're getting there. You're getting there. It's been a lot of change, creatures of habit, and yada yada. But you will. By the end of the season, you'll be good. You'll be good.
Yeah, 100%. So here's another little anecdotal side note, and I told you this as we drove. I'm going to say it publicly, but if I told somebody that this is an issue, they'd be like, "What the fuck is your problem?"
About the truck.
I still don't know how to start my truck in the morning.
Well, it's all going to change if we get the van and it becomes a towing vehicle.
Yes, I know to turn the key and start my truck.
Right.
But at Pintail, I was inside, had 2 keys. I'd hit the button, remote start, let the thing run. When it died again, I'd hit remote start and let it run. And eventually I walked out, turned the key on, took all my gear out, put it in the truck. And that was my routine here. Like right now, everything's in the truck. The truck's in the truck and the boat. The world's largest duck boat is sitting inside.
Yep.
And but I don't want the truck to run.
The fumes.
Yeah, I don't want to run it in the closed building in the morning.
No. Yep.
Hey, side note, that thermometer we got, the infrared one.
Yeah.
The one Dookie likes to chase?
Yes.
The concrete in the morning, past the morning's been 42, 43 degrees. And I've shot it up to the bubble wrap underneath the ceiling, underneath the metal roof. It was 36 degrees.
I believe it.
Yeah,
it's been frosty.
Yeah.
Frosty in the morning.
Yeah. But
interesting.
Back to,
it reaches that far?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the red dots shoot up that far.
Huh.
I don't know how accurate. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't.
I'd believe it, though.
I would question its accuracy is I'm sure it's within a degree or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just took that thing and started shooting it everywhere.
The things that Jeff does to entertain himself.
One day I walked out and it felt on the cool side. Right? I'm like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Out. Well, I don't know. Maybe TMI.
Yeah. I was going to say the same thing, but I'm not going to go down that road.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, go out in the shop and it's much different than, look at that up there.
Yeah.
It's much different than in the summertime. And I went out and I was like, wow, it's definitely changed the season. And that thing just happened to be laying there on the table. So I was like, what's the concrete temperature?
I moved some stuff around out there.
Tomorrow, when you go out tomorrow, it's sitting right there. Hit it and see what you think.
And I moved some stuff around out there. So I think it's still out there because I moved my shipping area to a new spot.
You know what? It was by the little, the box of the little envelopes.
It should be on the second table.
But still, when you go out there next time, tonight go out there and it was fun. I was just started shooting around to see what different temperatures were.
Talking about shipping, just a quick plug.
Yes.
Hoodies, hats.
Hoodies.
Performance shirts. We've got all kinds of Pitboss gear. Christmas is coming. Get your orders in now.
Yeah, the best selection of new stock, brand new, is I call it the old school camo, the duck camo, brown camo. We have plenty of sizes in that. The black camo we're pretty strong in.
Yep.
The NOS, new old stock, the original, semi-original logos of straight up black. Decent number of those.
Yep.
T-shirts were good on.
You can message me on Facebook
Where can they
or
find
Instagram.
You, Karen? Where can they find you, Karen?
I don't even know because I wasn't really prepared. KLC RVT on Instagram.
KLVRCT.
KLC.
KLC.
RVT.
As in coach.
Yeah.
RVT.
Yeah, but Jeff always tags me in his post, so you can always get me that way. But you can go to the online store, pitbosswaterfowl.com.
And then hit shop.
Yeah.
And or /shop.
Yeah, but please, we're, again, Christmas is coming. Kids, family members that follow, get your orders in.
I did get
hijacked.
It's all good. I did get a hold of Chris Wilhelm today. Like, hey man,
who's Chris Wilhelm?
Pole Building Outfitters.
Yeah.
Hey,
our best friend.
Make sure we get back on your radar. But let's get these walls, get some walls framed, doors. But then we'll have the office. Yeah, the office / showroom can get built.
Kind of excited about that.
That'll be a big help. So
yeah. Maybe I'll try my hand at drywall as soon as we have some sheets there.
No, we'll get Gerard to do that. He's been texting me too.
Oh, Gerardo.
I think he drives by.
Maybe I'll watch you closely next time.
When he drives by on 610, I think quite often he'll say, good morning.
Yeah.
I'm in the boat. It's like, hey man, good morning.
Yeah, good. Yeah, definitely we like their services. Drywalling and painting. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, so back to the videos. That's where was really, just the past couple of days have made, especially more of the power. So this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it was the power of the power of the internet, the power of what we do, because there's bunches and bunches of people like recognizing that they follow along.
Social media.
Right? So there's a lot of people following along. And then you have the negative comments. And again, like I'm not my goal with any, I've actually taken, I not use things because I know that it looks bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's not illegal, but it would definitely make somebody, air quotes, look bad.
Mm-hmm.
So there's times I have not chose to use certain things, footage. Yep. Again, not illegal, but is more of like maybe, I don't want to say safety either, but it would make somebody not look.
Put them in the best light.
Would not put them in the best light. So anyway, I have chosen over the years not to use certain things, just because I'm trying to be respectful to people. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I do enjoy doing that. And again, if I couldn't take a camera, I don't know. I guess I would survive, but
no, you wouldn't.
You don't think so?
Because you're addicted to Instagram.
I'm addicted to a lot of things, love.
Yeah. Cha-ching.
Life.
Yeah.
Money?
No, the ice. Sorry, is really what I was trying to. It's getting cold.
It is. This is the Pitboss Podcast, brought to you by our very good friends at Molly's. We cannot talk about the Easton Waterfowl Festival anymore, mymollies.com, but we can talk about the Black Friday weekend tent sale. I guess there will be a tent out front, too.
I might need to take a drive there, love.
Well, let's go. We can go Saturday or Sunday because I don't have a hunt on Saturday or Sunday because...
This week?
Next week.
Oh.
After Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
So Thanksgiving is Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday in Maryland opens Modern Firearms for deer. So everything is closed. So Saturday, if you really did feel like driving up there, we could do that. Saturday or Sunday.
Okay.
Molly's is easily found on Route 213. I like to say in Kennedyville, but I've been told I need to say just north of Chestertown.
Okay.
Because nobody knows where Kennedyville is.
Ah.
Many people know where Chestertown is.
Yeah, Chester. Right. It's a cute little place.
Yeah, right on the river.
Yep.
Washington College and et al. But yes, so up next is their Black Friday sales. Actually, Sarah texted me that she emailed me the latest, greatest specific deals that they're going to do, but they've got all kinds of big savings. You can also get online again at mymollies.com, take advantage of it. If you go to mymollies.com, you can still, it's free to enter. You're giving up your email address, but you can enter to win the Polaris 570 quad, four-wheeler, whatever you want to call it, ATV. But that's still up for grabs. It's going to be drawn in December, so... We thank our good friends at Molly's Place Sporting Goods, mymollies.com. Who's up next, love?
Crabs to go.
Crabs to go. I stopped in there yesterday.
Yes, you did. Yep.
And what did I get?
You got, what was it, 3 dozen? 4 dozen?
50.
50. 4 dozen.
50 count.
Of Chickadee's finest oysters.
Mojo.
Mojo.
Yep.
I didn't get to have any.
You didn't have one?
No.
Why did you not have one?
Because I thought you would save me some.
I'm sorry. Well, they were eating them. So
I was busy.
I'm sorry. I feel bad.
You clocked out. I clocked in.
I'm sorry. I feel bad.
You clocked out. I was on duty.
We had a little impromptu Dirty Duck Coffee. That's a segue for something else. But we had a little impromptu Dirty Duck Coffee meet and greet here at PBHQ last night. I did have to really stress that clutter. So don't judge us.
In the shop. Yep.
Yeah. But yes, you did awesome. Crabs do go, Mojo oyster, and what style in honor of your dad?
Oysters Kilpatrick. So look it up.
You want to explain to everybody what that is?
It is. We open the lids, try and keep the juice in there. Finally chop up some bacon.
Okay, let me tell you this. You actually shuck them, so they're...
Shuck them, yep.
Yeah. Okay, on the half shell.
Yep.
There we go. That sounds better.
All right, half shell. There you go. All the technical.
Well, you just said open them up, like maybe you throw it in there and close the lid.
No.
Okay.
Keep them in the shell.
All right.
Keep the juice in there and just kind of release that tendon on the bottom side, just so when they're cooked, they slide on out easily. Finally, chop up some bacon and a few drips of Worcestershire
Worcestershire
sauce.
Yep.
And throw them on the grill. And up in PEI, I left them on a tray just because it was easier. I think they do better if you put them directly on the rack.
Okay, I copied it. Sure.
Yep. And just kind of cooks them faster, quicker. And they're so good. We have done Parmesan on them before. I think I did that the first night up in PEI.
Yes, you did.
First time. I like it without, honestly.
Okay. And if you crawl way back in the day, we actually would chop up some like Roma tomato, little scallion in there.
It was good. Yeah.
That was.
Yeah, but that's the base. That's the base of the oysters Kilpatrick. So.
But if simple and easy and simple. If you just do, the oyster on a half shell, bacon, a few pieces of chopped bacon, and Worcestershire sauce, it's good.
Yep. Geoff.
Yes.
Thinking of you. How do you say that?
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Crabs to Go also has, and tonight, as I drove by today, I thought, no, today's Tuesday. It was last night. So Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, they had the NFL football special.
Sunday, Monday, and Thursday now?
Yes, now it's Sunday, Monday, and Thursday.
Oh, very cool. Okay. Well, thinking of Crabs to Go too, they posted up, I think we saw it coming back from PEI, but they do catering. They catered someone's engagement or wedding.
Well, that was...
it looked pretty darn good.
Dylan Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I reposted those two. Yeah. And then they're getting ready for right now the holidays. I think Thanksgiving. Yes. When I went by this morning, I did go by the old 589 route this morning to get to the ramp.
Okay.
And I did read that they were about get on board with their Thanksgiving specials. Oh. Would you like to try to do some kind of oyster stuffing?
You know what? That was just on the tip of my tongue.
Right,
yes. Cool. Scott Lennox, Fish in OC, he has a recipe which I would be interested in trying. We have to give that a
I think when I went by today, I saw Thanksgiving, and they were talking about, hey, get your orders in. And you love Thanksgiving, you love to cook. And we do have this year more than ample countertop space of our island that is made of the finest 3/8 plywood that can be purchased
from Home Depot.
And it's been called King Arthur's table. That's what Kristen Builder calls it, because it is 13 feet long and 6 feet wide. It is a monster of an island.
It is, but that's how we got our permit.
100%. All right, Crabs to Go.
Yep.
Awesomeness, guys. Thank you very much. Easily found on routes 589 and Route 50. West Ocean City, but really Berlin.
Yep.
All right. Segue into, because I already said about our little impromptu meeting last night, Dirty Duck Coffee. Buck and Jay got to visit Maryland. I think they enjoyed their visit to the Easton Waterfowl Festival. I told them this morning, I asked them, I said, please, guys, don't worry about it. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But I said, honestly, thumbs up or thumbs down on the Easton Festival. I said, because I've never been to their festivals that they go to, but I follow what they post, and they look pretty good. And they did say, Jeff, of the other shows that they go to, the Easton was steady the whole time.
Really good.
So anyway, I think they had a really good time there.
Nice.
The Molly's exclusive Duck Boat Dark, Pitboss Duck Boat Dark went over well, as well as their others. They fired up the cinnamon teal. Man, all you have to do is make a pot of coffee, give samples, and people say, wow.
Yeah.
What does Chicky say? He says a lot of stuff.
I'm not sure.
Oh, shouldn't I have said his name?
No, but I didn't know.
He says coffee's legalized. It's a legalized drug. He said everybody loves coffee.
Everyone loves
or everybody has the ability
majority of people.
and chance to love.
Yep.
Right? Pin City Beer, Pitboss Brown, there's only going to be a certain segment that's going to be able to buy that. Right? He said everybody can buy coffee.
Yep.
Everybody can drink coffee.
And enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. Buck and Jay, I hope that they're still here. I'm still getting a couple pictures here. Evidently, Jay's trying to still shoot his black ducks this afternoon, which actually...
It's almost sunset.
I think the sun has set.
Okay.
They text real quick. They jumped some wood ducks, so they did see something there. But
okay.
Anyway, Dirty Duck Coffee, dirtyduckcoffee.com. Check out, if you're not into dark coffees like Karen and I, you got to. Would you say the cinnamon teal is a good one to go to?
It's really good.
No sugar in it. Just it's got the bean is flavored with an oil. I learned.
Oh, okay.
I also learned that their coffee beans are sourced from 17 countries.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I did not know that, but proof is in the pudding. It's good. We enjoy it.
DirtyDuckCoffee.com, guys. Thank you very much. Love. Up next, who?
Duck Water Boats.
Duck Water Boats. Steve Hoover. Day 10 of 60. And thinking of you we are. Hit it, love.
Which part? Do I have to talk about the engine again?
Yeah, come on.
Oh, good Lord.
What kind of engine that bad boy got on? Or is it a bad girl?
motor.
Is it a girl or a boy? I don't know.
Well, it's asexual.
Asexual.
There you go.
Don't call it transgender or whatever that word is.
So it's Suzuki 350 with a duo prop.
There you go.
Powers that bad boy.
Or a girl.
Oh, girl.
I don't know. I think I'd rather be riding a girl than a boy.
Alrighty. Okay, moving on. Turtle Box.
Steve Hoover from New Philadelphia, Ohio. I want to say this. Got to see Jimmy Wren. I have not seen Jimmy Wren way back from the Avery Zink days. He just started United Calls. Jimmy lives in Port Clinton, and he was telling his wife, Nikki, about what I do. And I said, my duck boat's made in New Philadelphia, Ohio. And they're like, really? And I thought about him. I was like, wait a second. The trailer is made in Port Clinton.
Oh,
and all of a sudden,
okay.
I said, Loadmaster. And Jimmy's like, he's right down the road from us. I said, yeah, that's what I thought. You know, like it's actually, I can't remember the route number or the road that's on the lake, but it's basically right on Lake Erie lakefront is where Loadmaster's at. But anyway, it was kind of a neat little segue of, I got to talk to some people from Ohio about Ohio products, Duckwater Boats, as well as the Loadmaster trailer. And Steve, we appreciate you. It's day 10 of 60. And some of the fellas from Dirty Duck were in it last year, and they talk very highly about the boat. And even Trevor's like, man, I wouldn't be out in the ocean anything less than this.
No. Well, but you did for years, but this is definitely a step up from what you had.
DuckWaterBoats.com. Steve Hoover, thank you. Up next, love.
Turtle Box.
Turtle Box. We had Turtle Box right next to us with the Mossy Oak version.
I saw that.
Yes.
That was pretty cool, actually.
Yes, it was right next to us. Mossy Oak was there. They were cooking some kind of a big old rice, pulled chicken, bacon, pork gumbo. But anyway, yes, Turtle Box. We still need to get. We had it up at PEI with us, and we have a couple things out here we want to do with TVs and our quote entertainment system.
Yep.
We need to get, once we get this kind of I'm sitting here, if you're not watching on YouTube, I'm sitting here looking all over the place.
Yeah, we're outside.
Yeah, we are sitting outside looking, but
8 foot.
We need to get the Turtle Box fired up. We have I've said this
before.
before.
A veranda. It's not a veranda.
It's
what
not,
do you
no,
call
it's
it?
a porch. I would call it a porch.
A veranda. Maybe it's an Australian word. I don't know.
Moody's texting now. We have a Gen 1 from way back in the day. And again, I thought it was two Gen 1s, although I know the chargers were different. But evidently we have a Gen 1, Gen 1.5, and the latest was the Gen 2. So turtlebox.com. If you're looking for the ultimate outdoor Bluetooth speaker, live louder, it is Turtlebox.
Yep.
Turtlebox.com. All the way from Austin, Texas. Go, love.
Next up,
I'm looking at you.
Gunner Kennels.
Gunner Kennels. What were you doing this afternoon still?
I was putting together Gunner Kennels again. I had 2 more to put together, so
Still assembling.
I was having a little trouble though.
Really? Well, that one you said a screw
On the
too?
hinge side. I don't know. Maybe there's a trick to it, but yeah, I was doing a Jeffrey.
Were you using the Allen wrench?
Yes.
Hey, you want to talk about a Jeffrey? I couldn't get my. So I shouldn't talk about boots because we're talking about Gunner Kennels. You know, I broke my right foot way back in the day, ankle, right? Well, I made the mistake yesterday of taking my left boot off first, and then with the flip-flops on my left foot, I couldn't get my right foot off. And I went, and I'm in the parking lot, I cussed. And old JP, he's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm just struggling with my boot here.
You need to take that boot puller.
That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, you should take it.
Because
Yeah.
like it's
It
really
does help.
it's really become an issue.
All
So
right,
today
yeah.
I made sure that I took my left boot off. I'm sorry, my right boot off first. The left boot comes off pretty easily, but the right boot.
Well, I'll throw it in the back of the truck.
Those size 15 bogs, love, they're not loose on my feet.
Yeah, got some big hooves. That's right.
Some people call them paddles.
Paddles.
Yes.
Flippers.
Flippers. Gunner.com. Man's best kennel. Finally got to meet up with Luke Moore at the Easton Waterfowl Festival. They had a great display there. We spent some time talking back and forth. And it just hopefully we can. Well, we've been using Gunner Kennels For ever since I have not had my topper on the Pitboss F350, we've been using gunner kennels.
Yep.
Since Ride Dog was a pup.
Yep.
That was the first
it's
one.
Duke proof.
Yeah, it is Duke
We
proof.
can guarantee he's a beast.
And he does have teeth marks.
Yep. Oh yeah.
You know, he's pretty.
Yep. And if we don't lock the top and bottom locks, then he digs at it pretty hard. The latch is never given way, but we always lock them to be safe.
Yes. But it was good to catch up with Luke. We need to get Addison, him, and whomever else from Gunner. We need to get them on board the world's largest duck boat so they can experience sea duck hunts. I think I need to put that in motion now for next year because things are gonna.
That would be good.
Things are going to get busier for next year. So.
Maybe I'd like to go on that trip.
You can. You're more than welcome.
I could video.
Yeah, 100%. Gunner.com, man's best kennel. Gunner, thank you very much. What's up next, love?
Oh, gosh. Bleh.
I had it aboard this morning, but
yes, thank you.
everybody arrived at the ramp at 6 a.m. So we didn't leave at 6 a.m., but they showed up at 6 a.m. So we were probably pushing 6:15.
They were pushing for 6 o'clock last time when they
6:20.
left.
And by 7:30, we were done. We were picking up decoys, headed back, and I did not get a chance to fire up
The
Duck Blind Bistro.
Yep.
Evidently, the fellows were fishing in Brazil, and I just posted up on my Instagram.
Oh, I saw the picture.
Yeah, that the plane didn't take off, and they think they almost died.
Oh, gosh.
Dude was Powell was just freaking yanking on the yoke.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I think it's called the yoke.
I just saw the
steering
fish
wheel
that they caught.
Oh, you
That
need
was
to
pretty
watch
cool.
the video.
Oh, gosh. No, because I might have to fly here in the next few months.
Well, it was a-
no, don't say that.
Love, it was a float plane.
All right.
It was a plane on the
It's
water.
a plane.
Yeah, it was like a 6-passenger plane.
Okay.
It's not fucking the Airbus A310 or whatever with double decker going to. Did I just cuss?
You did.
Yeah, well, it's that time of day.
You've been around me too much.
Duck Blind Bistro. It is the ultimate outdoor oven. In PEI, we took it, but honestly, the way the hunts work, we never used it. We never used it in the hunts.
Nope.
So I felt bad about that because we made the effort to take it, and we never used it when we got there, just because the way the hunts just don't last. It's like this morning; it just didn't last that long. So.
No, but it's yeah. I mean, for you in the boat, it's perfect.
Well, it's in the boat right now.
Yep.
The biscuits are not, but I'm going to take them again tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see if we fire it back up. But duckblindbistro.com. If you'd like to save yourself a couple pennies, you can use the code PITBOSS, PITTBOSS5. Save yourself tax, shipping, something. You'll definitely save yourself a couple bucks. So go and check them out. It is an awesome product.
It is.
Up next, love. All right, love, I'll help you out. Whaleyville Wagon Tails.
Whaleyville Wagon Tails, we are back and we are accepting bookings. Thanksgiving's coming up. If you need to run out of town, I have 2 more openings.
I'm looking at the camera, love.
Oh.
Like, it's starting to get dark.
Yes, yeah.
and sometimes Pitboss Waterfowl booking now. I still have Christmas open.
Yep.
Monday, December 25th in 2023, but we are booking for 2024-25. So, all right, I think we've rambled enough, long enough, have we?
For now.
Okay. I want a hot shower.
Yep.
I want to eat something.
Yep.
Then I want to go to sleep.
Sounds good.
Because I need 6 hours of sleep, and then that means I need to be in bed by 8:30. I need to be asleep by 8:30. I'm glad that you woke me up last night, by the way, too, because I was enjoying watching Bosch.
Oh, I love Bosch.
Bosch Legacy. Legacy Bosch? What is it?
Legacy? Oh, yes.
Whatever it is, I'm glad that you stopped me because you're like, you're falling asleep. It was like 7 o'clock. I'm like, no, I'm not. And you're like, the second time you're like, just you extended the olive branch, and I grabbed on.
Yeah, like literally my hand, like get your butt up and go to bed because once he falls asleep, that's the end of it.
Well, I do appreciate that, so. Love, I love you. Thank you very much. I appreciate all that you do for me. You've done a tremendous amount to get us to PEI, before going to PEI, to get us to PEI, while at PEI, and now through the first 10 days of PBHQ. I love you. Thank you very much. I truly mean that, so.
Well, love you too.
No, but sincerely, thank you very much because you get me, you understand me, and I can't think of anybody else that I want to do this with, so.
Aw.
No, I'm being sincere.
Thank you.
All right. I love you. Once again, this is the Pitboss Podcast. Are you teary, love?
No.
This is the Pit. Speak.
No, I'm not. I'm watching the dog enjoy herself over there.
I was messing with you.
Right,
This
dog.
is the Pitboss Podcast brought to you by Molly's Place Sporting Goods. As always, say it.
Thinking of you, we are. We're going to get a T-shirt made of that one day.
We can get a T-shirt made of that. All right, let me do it now. Salute.